Hey everyone, welcome back to another video tutorial. This tutorial will be on Adobe Premiere Pro and it will teach you how to create and edit your own videos. This method I use is the most efficient way and most successful way in editing your videos quite fast. I tend to use this when I'm trying to quickly export and publish a video tutorial that I've done previously. I try not to spend as much time on the editing process as I want to spend more time on actually creating the videos. I don't have any major transitions or details to the videos. It's just a simple clip that is teaching you the basics on using this program. I'll be showing you how to trim clips, adjust the media volume, export, and just some small editing methods that I tend to use. So let's get started. So you first want to just start off by opening a new project document. Once you first open Premiere Pro, this will actually take you to this screen once you open a new project. The toolbar will be up here at the top where you can actually customize your different categories in your own video. So as you see, assembly is putting it all together, which opens up the media browser tab. Editing, where you can actually customize and edit your clips. Color, if you wanted to change color of the background or add extra colors. Effects is any video or audio effects that you want to add. Your audio preferences, graphics, and captions or libraries if you want to download some or explore more. For this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to basically import the files in. So for this, you want to open up your Windows File Explorer and you want to have your videos on hand that you want to import. So this could be MP5. Depending on what you actually are trying to import, it might not work for Premiere Pro, but I know MP4 works for sure. So that's what I've been importing. So if you wanted to import that video and it's capable of actually being able to import into Premiere Pro, what you do is just you click and you can drag. This is probably the quickest option on actually doing that, and I find that the most efficient anyway. So I'm just going to drag in both the videos that I want to do for this clip, for example. As you can see, they'll be here in my project untitled in my media browser, and they're ready to be dragged on. So this is from a previous tutorial that I've actually used, so I'm going to teach you how to actually edit that straight away. Once you have your videos that you'd like to be added, you can just click and drag it into your timeline section here, and this will create your video instantly. As you can see, this is your time frame where this is your time sequence just here, and this is all your editing options also right here as well. You can also add your own voice overlay onto that by clicking onto voice over record, and if you click on that, it will then start to record your voice. If you want to add any audio to this, you can drop anything in, audio, pictures, depending on what you'd like for your own video. You can just drop it into your media browser and that will go ahead. So as my clip that I've imported is actually quite loud, I want to adjust the volume on that. So if you right click on your imported file, you'll actually get all these options that you can do right here. So if you go to audio gain, you're able to customize and lower the audio performance of that video. So as this video is quite loud, if you go minus, that will adjust your volume and make it quite lower, so it'll be actually pretty low to the user. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but hopefully that audio came through, but it's quite low compared to how it was before. So if I wanted to adjust that video, I could slide across this bar to get a really specific timing of the video to a crop. So if you made a mistake in any of your videos, you could just drag across, and say I want to close this gap down where it is no music and no video overlay. You can click on this razor tool right here. As you can see, if you click on one point and then click on another, that has a segment where you can actually click and delete, and then you can just drag across your video, and then that will create a sequence where there's nothing missing in between and you have a perfect sequence in your video. So that causes no issues in delay as well. That's a perfectly sequenced timing. And that can work with any video or any image audio as well. That works perfectly fine. Another useful tool that I use is also the text here, where you can actually type something on your screen and present it onto your page. That works quite efficiently as well. Once I have done all my videos, added them all in, trimmed them using the razor tool, that is probably the most I use for this quick simple tutorial. Once I've done that, if I want to add a transition onto it, I'll again extend that so I can see that full video sequence that I have. I'm going to go across to effects, and if you wanted to fade in or out to your video, you want to go to video transitions, and then you want to go to dissolve, and then go to film dissolve. That will then add a transition to the end of your video to simply fade that film out, and as you can see there, it will just darken the screen. So that is great for either your start of your presentation or the end, depending on what you need it for. Once I am really happy with the final outcome of that video, I'm going to go into File, I'm going to go to Export, and I'm going to go to Media. And there you go, this is your export settings. So this is the settings I currently work with. Here you can change the name to make sure it's your own file name. You want to make sure you've clicked export video and export audio to make sure everything's come through perfectly. And if you have any other further adjustments on your videos, if you want to enhance the quality or frames depending on what you like, audio, anything that you want to change for your own preference, you can do that. I keep on use maximize render quality, and then what I'll do is I'll just press export, and that will start to export your video instantly. It might take a couple of seconds depending on how long your video actually goes for. Some videos up to 5 or plus minutes might take maybe a minute or two depending on your computer that you have and you run. But that's just a really simple tutorial on how to use Premiere Pro, and I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.